You know what? Sometimes anorexia recovery just feels bad. If you relate, watch the short following video, like or subscribe, and peace. Hello there, my name is Billy Juliana. I'm 49 years old and I have a 40-year history of dealing with anorexia nervosa, and I'm currently following the recovery methods espoused by Tabitha Farrar, Kayla Rose Katecki, and Elisa Orris. And today I wanted to make a quick video just to come on camera and let you know how things are going in recovery for me now. And while I am under a recovered porch, by the way, I am outside, which means that I have all the sound effects you could possibly imagine in my audio circumference. I also have weird lighting issues as well, but I did want to come outside because it is a lovely day. It's the first one we've had of this type, and I wanted to change up my scenery just a little bit from the videos that I've been doing previously. So that said, again, this is just a casual video, and the reason why is because I am spending most of my time these days on anorexia recovery because it is a full-time job with double shifts. So I need to focus on eating, resting, and fighting all the fears, and that takes all the energy that I've got. And in the last few days, I've noticed that I've had this cloud of depression move in and start just hanging over me. Now, this is another way in which anorexia tries to sabotage recovery. It just basically takes all my emotions that I can't express really clearly, like anger and fear, of course, frustration, all of those things, and it just turns them into this big cloud of depression. And then I'm just like, where am I going in life? And is this going to work? And should I just give up? And, you know, I get all these negative things going on. And actually, when I go to the bakeries now to pick up my donuts or the baked sweet goods that my body is craving as it goes through recovery, I'm not as excited anymore. I'm kind of dragging myself along going, why am I doing this? Is this healthy? And all of this kind of stuff. And of course, this is all anorexic chitter chatter going on in my brain, and it's not helpful. But I do find myself sitting in this place that is very difficult. So this is one of those times when I require extra courage to get through, because in the past I've given in to all my fears. In fact, when I feel a fear, I'm supposed to pretend it's not there or combat it. And it's a choice, my coach says, to actually engage in fear. But for me, it's like the fear comes up and I'm just like magnetically attracted to it. And I just go down the fear path. I don't even remember making a choice. It's just like, oh yeah, you know, I'm just going with the fear. And so I have to stop all of these things in my brain for a second and go, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? And I'm like, I want to recover so badly, but I'm so afraid that the outcome won't turn out well. And I've got a plane going overhead to say the outcome will be fine. Just shut up and go eat. So that's why this video is going to be fairly short here, because I do need to be concentrating mostly on my recovery. Now, I want to say with that means that I won't be posting to YouTube as frequently as I have in the past. It will be a little bit more erratic for the coming probably few weeks, just because I really need to focus on this very delicate time in my recovery. This is a time when I need to pull all the courage, summon all the courage that I can get to get myself recovered. I got stuck last year in quasi-recovery and spent a year there. And I don't want to do that again. And I don't certainly want to go backwards. I want to get to a place where I can say, I am recovered and I am liberated from this enslavement that I have been enduring for the last 40 years. So that said, I need to go ahead and eat and go ahead and rest. And yes, the cloud of depression is going to be there. And always I am fighting against not only myself, but society as well. And you probably are dealing with the same thing, especially once you enter the normal BMI zone. It is so difficult to go against society and eat unrestrictedly when you're in the normal BMI zone, because people don't get it. They don't understand it, and they think that unrestricted eating is dangerous. And so the medical community and your loved ones, my loved ones, they're all kind of going, what is this about unrestricted eating? We're not sure we trust this. And your coach says you should trust your body, but if I were to eat like you were eating, then my body would go into an unhealthy place. And so your body would probably do the same thing. And I'm like, well, I do come from this history of, starvation and deprivation. But other people just aren't getting that. They don't understand that the body really does need all that extra energy and that extra fuel, and that I can't control my body weight, that it just needs to go where it goes, and that will be optimal for my body's health. And of course, as I hear people around me say, well, I don't know about this, I buy into it. I'm magnetically attracted to what other people are saying. And I do fear that I will end up in a medically dangerous place, that I will develop diabetes and high blood pressure, and my weight will just go into the stratosphere, and it will not be a healthy place for me. I have all of this just hanging over my head, and it's very hard to fight against all of this, so it requires every ounce of energy. And I'm sorry about the noise. I'll just say it's Super Bowl Sunday. I don't want to date this video, but that will date it pretty solidly for you. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and people are feeling pretty super out there. And so they're revving up their engines in all different types of ways. And I'm out here on the porch revving up my engine going, I'm going to fight anorexia. And so I'm going to leave you in peace now, because my neighborhood certainly isn't doing that. So my message is to myself, I need to continue eating unrestrictedly, and it takes a lot of energy. And I've been sleeping a lot lately. I've noticed that I've just been knocked out because I've been so overwhelmed with all of the ways in which my brain has been torn and all the places in which it's going, and fighting all of that. And that takes a lot of energy. So, don't underestimate the amount of work that you're doing just by eating and resting. I've said that before, but I say it again because I need to remind myself. And I do just need to go ahead and keep fighting. This is a very delicate point in recovery, so I need to keep fighting. And I urge everyone else who is facing the same fears to keep going. I can't promise that it's going to be beautiful and pretty at the end, but I don't think that I personally have any other choice, because I can just stay right here and be doing, like people say, and just kind of stick here and be in the normal BMI zone, but always be thinking about food and have a very regimented life. Or I can try to break out of that and give it one really, really good shot. Just give it a really good go. And so I just wanted to pop on camera, say that. It's just basically all a pep talk for myself, but if you can get anything out of it, I hope you do. And I also wanted to announce too that, my posting to YouTube or uploading to YouTube here in the next few weeks might be a little bit erratic, like I said, and a little bit more casual, because it takes a lot of energy to focus on recovery and do recovery right. And so I just need to be able to have the time to do that. And so, okay, now the neighborhood kids are in on it, so I better let you go in peace. All right, so with that, I will say, please, everyone, eat unrestrictedly, rest, take care, and peace. Until next time, bye.